I hear
There
it's
she
pissed.
is.
Hi, bitches.
Hey, Molly, what's up?
Sorry, is this the right way? Landscape or portrait? Am I cool with this?
Who says that? Landscape or portrait?
Is that English? I don't know.
No, it is.
So-
That is how they do it on the pictures. That either way, I think works.
Yeah, that way's better though.
Look at you with your Everton stuff.
I know, it's all my scarves. But look at this, Dave. A brand new dog.
I saw on your story. So cute.
I know, little Patsy. How is it being home?
Good. It's easier than like I was all out of whack with the time zone when I came to you, but it's a little bit easier coming back. So, yeah, it's good. And when do you guys come in? I know you have when do you come to the United States?
Wednesday next week.
Next Wednesday. And what I know we have you and Paddy coming to our bar in Chicago. What else are you doing?
I'm staying till the 9th. I'm just going to chill in Chicago and then I'm coming back. Because I've got to look after little Patsy now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try and not get fucked up on Howl Ahead as much. And get ready for the next one, Dave, because how do I get better than that? I'm not going to be able to do 3 elbows on the bounce, am I? So I'm going to have to
Who says?
wait on something else.
Yeah, you never know. It's kind of crazy. We're like seeing, I texted you, like the people who you're communicating with now, Drake, The Rock, those are like 2 of the biggest people there are.
I know. I can't. I've asked Drake. We asked Drake to come to the party, by the way, in Chicago.
Oh, yeah? What did he say?
He said the Rollies will be there. He's not sure if he will.
Yeah, well, Molly, and I didn't know how to. He's sneaky, works for. What he's doing is a direct competitor of ours.
What's he doing?
Like the bet thing, the Rolex. He works for a gambling company. He's getting paid, so it's a direct competitor of Barstool.
How
sort
is
of.
it?
Well,
They're
not legal in the U.S.
They're not legal in the United States, but they work around it a little bit. But yeah, it sort of is. It's like it is sort of a competitor. It is a competitor, but just they're not legal in the United States. I mean, I'd love for him to come to the party. That would be great.
I think he would just to come and meet us all, to be fair, Dave. But that competitor stake, they now sponsor Everton Football Club. So I had to ask for T-shirts for the Everton shirt jersey without the stake on, just for my allegiance with Barstool.
I mean, that's why you're the best. That's why you're the best. Like I said, Molly, I don't think in the history of sponsorships, what you did at the post-game press conference where you were like, everybody give a round of applause for Barstool. If you did that in the United States, people would puke. They'd be like, we're not doing that. But people went along with it. I was surprised. I didn't know how they'd react to that. The whole thing's amazing.
No, but it's the truth, isn't it? What I said to you in the back. It's like without the backing of Barstool, I wouldn't be able to train how I'm training. Like, it just wouldn't be like the fear of financial stability is taken right away from your sponsorship and ambassadorship. So, I think you all deserve a fucking round of applause, to be honest.
Well, I appreciate it. And I mean, I tried to say to you real quick after you won, first of all, I was petrified, and I obviously thought you and Paddy would win. I'm like, what happens if one of them loses? This is going to be the most awkward fucking thing, in the world. I'm sitting right there. I don't want to, this is your lives, your livelihoods, and it's gotten both with you and Paddy, where obviously I'm rooting as hard as you can root, but I like both of you guys so much. It's the sponsorship's a win no matter what happens with you and Paddy. Even last fight moving forward, I like you guys so much. I'm rooting for you more for that than the sponsorship angle. But if Paddy came on, there was one point even in his fight, he was pinned against the cage, and you were right with us. You were sitting next to us, and I actually was looking to you more so to find out if Paddy was in trouble, because I don't know.
I don't even know what's going on. But I think Paddy put a choke on, and the lad still had him against the cage. So he was just like, what the fuck's going on? I was like, don't worry, he's fine. And Dave, do you remember that knee?
Yes.
I was like, oh my God, how is that lad still alive?
And there was one point in that fight where Paddy was on the bottom, he was on top, and it was like Paddy and I made eye contact. I didn't know what to do because we were so close to each other. I'm like, is he in trouble? Is he not? But yeah, the whole thing, it was honestly the best like weekend, the best fight. I love how you like threw that. Why wasn't that security guard trying to let you run around the ring, by the way?
Probably because I nearly get like abducted by the fans every single time. More security for us in case we hurt ourselves. But the company said, don't jump the fence, don't drink alcohol from the fans, and don't swear. So I jumped the fence, I drank a bottle of Howl Ahead, and I made 18,000 people sing "Fuck the Tories." So tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, they love it though. I mean, you know, we were with them. You guys are. It's crazy how even I guess from your perspective, the rise that both of you guys have had so quickly.
And I had to put a post on today, Dave, just saying to people like, you need to let me process this moment, because my nervous system is like the anxiety I'm feeling. I'm ready to have a panic attack. I can just feel it. I'm like, because it's just been such a whirlwind. And someone from the Spinning Back Fist podcast put on like, Molly's career was almost finished a year ago and next month. And then in like 12 months, I've come back to win 3 of the biggest fights, get 3 50-grand bonuses on a Barstool contract. It's like, it's just, my life has completely spun on its head, and I think it's just all kind of caught up with me. But no one teaches you, no one teaches you how to deal with it. And me and Paddy are really given, and we give as much as we can, as best as we can. But it's a bit like, fuck, how do you deal with this? I understand why like celebrities lose their mind.
Yeah, I mean, you guys both seem like such naturals. Like I don't like, even after the fight, you have everybody eating in your hand. Paddy obviously gave that speech, which I had no idea, by the way, that happened with Paddy. He kept that. Did you I assume knew before the fight?
So I was in my bedroom and he was in his, and we've got a group with all of the UFC team in, and he said, this has just happened. And I went, lad, you need me to like come in and like cuddle you or anything? And he was like, no, I'm just jumping in the bath. So I went down. So I just came in and just sat. He's like in the bath cutting weight still at like 4 a.m. I was just sat there with him, just speaking to him. And then we just tried to wear them t-shirts when we walked out. But I'm normally the one who cries, Dave, and Paddy's the one who just gets loud. But this time it was the other way around. But how admirable was it where you've got like the stereotypical hardest man in MMA crying in the cage, saying it's okay to cry and it's okay to not be okay. I was like, that's just one of the most powerful moments in sport I think I've ever witnessed.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy, because me and you know what Paddy's really like, but obviously the casuals don't really know. So for people to see that, and for people to see, as loud as we are and as big mouths as we are, we do really try and use our platform for the greater good and talk politics or try and change our community. So I think that was cool.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously in the sport you two are in, the bigger you get, and you're both, I mean, skyrocketing popularity. There's going to be more people that come with the popularity. There's going to be haters, especially in this fight, in this sport, in the fight sport, more than probably any other sport, because everyone wants what you guys have. Because promoting yourself and being likable and wanting people to tune in, that's as much, as part of the fight game as anything. It was weird because before Paddy gave that speech, the UFC people were great to me. They're like, they were so accommodating. They're like, do you want to come out with Paddy when he comes out of the ring? They're going to pour beer on you. It's going to be a celebration. It's like, yeah, we'll go over there. And then he gave that speech and everything changed instantly, because it wasn't like a beer throwing. He gave that emotional speech, which was, and again, I had no idea that happened. I was hearing it news to me. The whole weekend, it's something.
It was great, wasn't it? It was like, I feel like you're an accomplished man, so you will have been, like we say, to Super Bowl finals, you've seen the Celtics in the NBA finals and all this kind of things, been front row, and you've had some really good experiences. But these two kids who you've took a chance on from Liverpool and coming to watch what we've done, I think that will probably be up there in your sporting like moments for the rest of your life, because no one gets to see that, and there's so much light and shade to me and him, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's nothing like it. There is. What's up, Paddy?
Lenny, shut the fuck up, lad.
Can you hear us?
Fucking shut up, will you?
Have you got cheeks yet, lad?
Can you hear us, Paddy?
Yeah, I can hear you. The dog's just playing me head up, barking.
Like I said, I really can't understand a lot of. That's the other thing about Paddy. That's the other thing about Paddy Molly. Even if they're assholes, I understand so little. I hear what I want to hear. I'm like, these are the best people. They may be like, you're a piece of shit, but I hear like, oh, you're a great dude, because I don't hear everything, so I hear it as I want. Paddy, I have a question for you.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. In your fight, I was saying to Molly, at one point, you were like on the bottom. The other guy was on top of you. And I feel like we made eye contact. And I'm like, this is fucking awkward. Like, do you remember? Was I making that up in my head? Or did, when you were on the bottom, because I was so close, like I was wearing your wig like a second away. And there's actually that picture of me like staring at you with the wig on as he's about to tap out. But did we make eye contact? And are you aware of that during the fight?
Yeah, we did when I was on the bottom. When I went for the get on him and didn't get it.
Yeah.
I thought, I'm going to have to test me boss here. I need to hurry up and get up.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's like in the middle of a fight, I didn't know whether to look away. It's like, oh, I don't want to distract him, but like we're just staring at each other an inch away. Yeah. So how's life now? Me and Molly have been talking for a little bit. The rise of you two is surreal. What's been the craziest thing for you that's happened since the fight?
Don't know. This is just standard procedure for me, lad. This is just normal. I'm used to it, lad. These followers has jumped up on Insta, like, and had a few mad people like Jennifer Garner and that putting me on the story, but that's about it.
Jennifer Garner.
Is that
It used to be Ben Affleck.
ex?
Yeah, it used to be Ben Affleck. I mean, the people you guys are now, even when you're going on the bus, who's DMing you, everything, it's crazy. We've already talked a bunch of it, but the whole rise of you two has been surreal. And I texted both of you guys. It like just being part of the journey and what you were saying, Molly, like being in the walks, everything. It is up there with all the experiences I've had, and it really has nothing to do with the sponsorship anymore. You guys are so like both genuinely like nice, likable people. That's why I'm rooting for you now. It really has nothing to do with sponsorship. It's just like I'm rooting for you just because I know you guys.
Yeah, well, it's
what is
going to be a special journey, lad. Don't worry about that. This is just the start as well. People are like, oh, you're doing so boss, aren't you? And all that. And I'm like, lad,
it's the beginning.
Wait until another year's time. This is just the start. Wait for another year. And wait for another year after that. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous.
I know. I can't wait till we get to like a Vegas fight and we get a Mac Mansion, you know, like McGregor did. And we all go and do it like that.
Do you guys have any idea what's next? Like when you're fighting next? Or is it way too early?
No, we haven't got exact dates on it, but I'm saying December in Vegas, so we'll see what pay-per-views get put on December in Vegas.
That'd be
who else is it? I think the UFC, what day is it? Tuesday? Graham will have had a conference call with the UFC today, and then he'll like trickle stuff down to us in the next few weeks, I think. Mick Maynard likes for us to like have a couple of weeks off because we have to work that hard. And we give that much to the media. He lets us just...
Still need to go and get me knuckle looked at.
Oh, what the fuck? What happened there?
That happened in the back, warming up, punching pads.
Jeez. That's nasty.
Eddie,
Is it so
hard?
Yeah.
So. No bitching, no Dave. We crack on.
I'm a big bitcher. Eddie, what do you got?
Molly, did you know that you were going to jump into Dave's arms, but like when you won, or was that
I think he said to you, didn't Dave? He said, I'll come and jump on you.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought Paddy was going to do it, and I was saying earlier, if he did that, I may have been still planted in the cement on the ground. Like, uh-oh, here comes Paddy to jump too, but he did the hug instead.
Did you see
I'm a bit
Hunter had to fix the screen?
I would have broke your rib and hip or something.
I know.
I know. Hey, Dave, everyone was going, I'm surprised Dave's shoulder didn't come out of place. Going,
I have a bum shoulder. Yeah, no. It was the best clip. It was such a great clip. Everyone, it's like it's been seen so much, so it was perfect. But yeah, I almost broke my shoulder. No big deal. Played tough. Played hurt.
And then, hey, how funny was it when I had Paddy on my shoulders just running him round?
I know. The whole thing, it couldn't have been a better night.
Tiny, one of the security, I was on your shoulders and he was thinking, oh my God, can she hold this weight? And he kept holding my arm just in case.
And I was like, yeah, but I squat that for a joke. Hey, Paddy, look at Paddy.
Yeah. This little divvy's just outside shouting. Well, barking.
Well, thank you guys for both. Oh, what are we showing?
Where
are you, Paddy? In the woods? I saw that.
Yeah, just in the there's a cabin in the woods, as they say.
Did you get your Twitter? What's going on with your Twitter, Paddy? Is it coming back or you?
By the way,
I don't really give much of a fuck either, to be honest, lad.
That was the worst timing, though, because it's like of all the days to pull your Twitter when you fight, because you would have had like a zillion followers. That was bullshit.
At least
it's not me that's going like Twitter doesn't do nothing for me. It just makes me. I just argue with people on Twitter and speak back to me fans. But it's Twitter's. Well, it's not even Twitter's loss. Twitter's want to be arseholes about it. It's with the fans' loss because that's what I speak to people on. I don't really have time on Instagram and all that. Speak to people on Twitter, but now I'm not going to be able to speak back to my fans, and it's Twitter who are getting the backlash off it, not me. So
I will say, I said it to Paddy when we were there. It's like all hours. He's talking to everybody on Twitter. It doesn't matter if you have one follower in a Twitter egg. He's going back and forth. You'd wake up. It's like, is this dude like training, sleeping? All he is doing is, and by the way, Eddie, I have no idea what he's talking about. He's like, it's such like old Liverpool or like
you mushroom.
Mushroom and like politics. Like I have no idea what he's talking about. So I just watch. I have no idea. But yeah, that was bad time for that to be pulled. Got anything else, Eddie? Let them go. We appreciate.
Oh yeah, we can let
on.
you go. You're going to be here. Elton John plays at Soldier Field that Friday, so you guys.
Oh no
should go
shit!
out. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah,
you guys should go.
We're in Chicago, aren't we? In like 10 days, if that.
Yeah. So yeah, August 6th, you're in Chicago at a bar. Eddie just said Elton John's playing the stadium the day before. And watch out now. For all we know, Paddy may hate Elton John. That's the you never know what he's going to say.
I went to see Elton John in Anfield about 2 months ago. It was quality.
Dave, Paddy got me tickets and I couldn't go. How much do I love Elton John, lad?
Oh well, if you're here, let's set that up. We can set that up.
Can you?
Yes,
I'll be like, I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Eddie's the king of Chicago. It's his farewell tour, right?
You gotta. If you don't like Elton John, you're a weirdo.
Yeah,
I agree.
Lad, Eddie, see if you can sort me some Elton tickets, lad, and I'll send you the money.
We'll get them.
We'll take care of that, Eddie. Eddie, we gotta do it's set up. They should be meeting Elton John.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll all be in there with Elton like that.
Yeah. All right.
Elton John loves football as well. He owns the team, doesn't he?
Yeah, he used to own Watford. He loves footy. He said he wanted us to win the league next year, so that's a good reason I need to meet him.
You're going to have to go through Tottenham to do that, and I don't know if that's going to happen.
Don't start,
Come on, Dave.
Yeah, no,
don't even start.
Yeah, I'm a Tottenham guy now. Harry Kane threw me the follow. I am like this now with Tottenham.
I like Tottenham, know what I mean? I like Tottenham. I hate most of the teams. I hate Chelsea. I hate City. I hate United. I hate Everton. But like Tottenham's a team I actually don't mind.
All right, good.
Do you like Arsenal?
I don't mind Arsenal. It's even more so because of troops now. I don't mind them. In the States of Wales, they go on about, but we won the league unbeaten. That's all you hear on them.
All right. Thank you, guys. So they're coming to Chicago. We're going to tell everybody the details of that August 6th. And now, Eddie, you got to get them Elton John meet and greet tickets the night before. So, Paddy, Molly, thank you, guys. Again, thanks for everything. I'm having the time of my life with you two. So we'll see you soon.
See you in 8
We'll see you in Chicago.
Yep. See you guys.
See ya.
Pizza review.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. That needs to.
See you later.
All right.
See
See you
ya.
guys.
Peace out. See you later.